Hello once again everyone, welcome back to my channel. Of course, as usual, we're making some good old Pokemon Gen 5 sprites, but today's theme is, that's right, you read it in the title, Pokemon beta designs, but of course, like I said before, Gen 5 animated sprites. And yeah, this is not the first episode, so if you're seeing this for the first time, go check them out. I'm linking some of them here at the side, so check those out first. But, you know, let's get straight into the busy stuff, because who cares about the intros, right? Anyways, let's start it off with a good old beta Blissey. A thing that I'll mention is for each beta Pokemon, I'll say if I like the beta design or the final design more. And so, for the first one, which is Blissey, I think I like the regular one more, well, the one that we got in the end. Although its shiny is, yeah, pretty horrible, I still think it is better overall, and we still don't know how the beta design would have its shiny looking like. I mean, I could make one, but that still wouldn't probably be the one that the designers intended to have, so there's that. Anyways, another cool thing that I did with these sprites is, you'll probably see in the end when each of the sprites have been made and you see the final results, but I think I'm starting to get the understanding, I don't know how the phrase works, but I think I'm getting the understanding better of how to create smoother animations for the sprites, and Blissey is no different. Mostly my strategy is to create bigger differences between the frames, and if needed between them I create multiple separate ones to create the smoothness effect while still having bigger changes in movement, like this. Who's ready for some eye candy? It sure does have that Blissey charm, huh? And here we got the first sprite that was remade from the beta design, the Blissey. What do you think of it in the Generation 5 style? Of course, here is the comparison right away, so you can have a better, easier time deciding. But let's actually move on and, yeah, maybe decide by the end of the video which one you like the most. But yeah, like I said, let's move on. A thing that somehow I'm noticing just now is that mostly every single Pokemon in this video is pink. So I'm just saying it now, so there's none of that stupidness in the comments. Yes, I noticed most of them are pink. It wasn't on purpose. Let's keep it at that. But yeah, this is supposed to be a beta Jumpluff. Probably could tell, but yeah, actually looking at it, it's pretty much in the same colors that shiny Jumpluff is, the final version of what we got. So I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but that's cool. And yeah, this is definitely another one that I like the final design more. Now, of course, this is just my opinion, but I think the beta design was a little bit too simple, even for the standards of Pokemon designs in that time frame, which was Gen 2 Gold and Silver, you know, of course. So there's that, but I guess there's nothing more to add, so let's just get to the sprite. You ain't escaping from me. Alright, it is a bundle of joy. If you made it this far, you're probably enjoying the content, so if you want to stick around for some more, be sure to subscribe. And here's a better rendition of beta Jumpluff. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to warm up to it, but of course, the comparison as well. Okay, actually, both are pretty cool. I can't help it, they're pretty cool. You ain't gonna stop me. I like them both, you ain't gonna make me choose. Okay, yeah, it's getting tedious. I know. Let's just move on forward. Yeah, please just stay on the video. Yes, please. Okay, I'll stop. Let's go. So, our third beta Pokemon is a unique case, since actually this isn't a Pokemon that we got in the final stages of the games at all. This, although you have probably seen it, it hasn't been a Pokemon itself. Now, you may be asking, wait, where have I seen this? It's the Slowbro's Tale. Yeah, that guy. He was supposed to be a Pokemon on his own, and his name was something like Turban. Turban. Well, the animating process, okay, finally I'll talk about it itself. I experimented a little bit more with slowing down the frames, so it feels more, you know, bulkier, slower, I guess menacing, but yeah, less agile. You know, make it more faster with lesser frames, or just, of course, slow it down with lesser frames. And I did it with this guy, so I could showcase the feeling of, yeah, he really isn't and wouldn't be moving around a lot, so I emphasized that by doing that. Yeah, let's see it. I don't know how, but let's fish him up. Well, yeah, pretty much just as I expected. And here we got a nice look at pretty much a unused Pokemon. Well, I mean, it's technically used, it is in Slowbro's sprites and models, all of them on its tail, but you get what I meant. Of course, a comparison, I guess, between Slowbro, but let's move on to the next one. By the way, this wasn't the last scrapped Pokemon, so stay tuned for that. Actually, you know what? Let's just get another one out of the way. Yeah, you heard me say another, since there will be a third one. I wanted to do a 50-50 of Pokemon that just had different designs before they were changed for their final designs, or straight up Pokemon that doesn't exist in the games that we got in the end. Well, yeah, Leaky exists, and before, what was it? Turban didn't exist, but you get what I mean. Anyways, of course, a part that some of you probably are interested in me talking about is the animating process, and yeah, I did a bit of layering again, and I'm thinking of trying to adapt it more into the videos because it's becoming super useful, and I actually think the animators for the official sprites use layers too, but take that with a bit grain of salt. But it would be pretty obvious that they would do that, since it is a very nice tactic for animating. Anyways, here's something more interesting. The sprite. I wouldn't mind not finding him, but... yeah, let's keep this short. Okay, and here we got the weird Pokemon scrapped evolution for Lickitung. Here's a comparison between the both versions. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention which more I like, the scrapped beta version or the final Licky version. Yeah, neither of them is cool. I guess I could say I like this more just because I have some sort of attachment to it, just because I spent around an hour making it, so cool. Actually, you know what? Let's just finish up the scrap Pokemon and leave the beta Pokemon that had its design changed for last. Now, the last of these Pokemon that got scrapped as a whole is Konya. You probably can tell, but it's the pre-evolution of Meowth. And you know why I picked it? It's so adorable, like look at it, oh my god, I cannot believe how they created something so cute and decided just to scrap it. I just cannot believe it. Like, the feeling for me is like they took something at the peak levels of cuteness like Snom and just deleted it. Come on, seriously, Game Freak? We're actually, yeah, turns out they started with some issues at Gold and Silver, even at early stages like that. Would you look at that? Okay, anyways, Of course, I like this more than I guess I can compare to Meowth. Yeah, I definitely like this more than Meowth. Oh my god, I can't even speak because it's so cute. Yeah, let's see the cuteness. Can't go without any Route 1 encounters, can we? Game Freak, explain yourself. If you didn't already get enough of this beautiful little creature, now here it is again, comparison, but also in a better quality, and comparison to the lesser but still pretty cool Pokemon, which is Meowth. Now, to be honest, I mean, I've seen all of them, of course, right from the start, but taking another look at them, I think this little guy is my favorite from today's Pokemon. But first, let's at least check out the last Pokemon as well. Alrighty then, the last Pokemon is Beta Murkrow, as you quickly saw yourself. Now, this doesn't have that many changes, but yet still the changes that it does have are pretty big for it, well, figuratively and literally. Since it's a pretty small Pokemon, of course it will have not that much design aspects to it, so smaller changes that would be small for other Pokemon are pretty big for it, so that's mostly why I picked it. It has that lighter, I don't know what's that color, violet? Like grayish violet, something like that, and a big witch hat. So yeah, although those are the only changes, like I said, they're pretty big for it. Animating it, yeah, this was just refining my previous knowledge, and yeah, this has the least improvements or tactics that I used for the design, since it's just a little simple guy. Sometimes not overcomplicating is best. Let's see the sprite. So, yeah, let's get it. Huh, I wonder how Honchkrow would look like. And finally, we have finished up the Beta Pokemon gang with this Beta Murkrow. Now that that's been finished, we can finally go over every single Pokemon that was made today in this video, right after the comparisons, which you just saw. Anyways, definitely my top 3 were number 1 Konya, second probably is the Beta Jumpluff, and third, actually I think it's the Turban, but it's tied with Nameru, whatever was Licky scrap for. I would like to hear your rankings of the 6 Beta Pokemon in the comments. That would be nice to see. I can't wait to see your opinions, so yeah. I guess otherwise than that, that's it for the video. I won't hold you any longer, so yeah. And with that, stay tuned.